Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, and we are back. We are back at it, y'all. It is Monday morning. 3 days. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days. Well, 3 days before Christmas. This is a holiday week, so it is a short week, but it's a beginning of a week. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is feeling refreshed and ready to get this week done, okay? Because it's a short week. It should be a short week for a lot of us. It should be a short week for a lot of us. I know it is for me. So welcome in. I am your host, Miss Morningstar. This morning, DJ Kitty is not feeling well, so y'all keep her lifted in prayer as she gets through a little illness this morning. But you know what? She'll be back. She will be back. Our sister's strong, and she is gonna fight through it, and she will be back. So, you guys, welcome in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is always good to be back here on this stage, on this platform. I thank you guys. So, this morning we have Coach's Corner with our lovely Coach Nikki. Protecting your peace from holiday chaos. So suitable right now. Like we are inching closer and closer to the holiday, the actual holiday. And yeah, it could get chaotic. It could really get chaotic. So I'm really, really looking forward to her topic tonight and see what she always got some fire. So it's definitely gonna be a show. And let's get started with our morning affirmation. You already know. Hey, Coach Nikki, I see you in TikTok. I'm gonna bring you in just a minute. Let's get started with our affirmations. Y'all know in the morning we always do some positive energy that's gonna help you get through either your week, your day, or just everyday life, right? Um, Monday mornings, we want to try to get some energy flowing. So if you had your water, 16 ounces, as DJ Kitty says, took your vitamins, did your medications that you needed to do, please do so right now. I'll wait. All right. I know you're getting them. All right. Or you've already did it. So we'll get started with these affirmations. Welcome in the week with open arms, positive energy. We want to do energizing and purposeful affirmations, right? Use words like I am energized and ready to grow my potential limitless. I show up today with intention, purpose, and strong motivation. I have strength and wisdom to overcome any challenges. I'm aligned with my goals and taking steps towards them with ease. Start it off with that, or you can start off with calm and confidence. I inhale peace and exhale stress. My mind is calm and focused. I am in control of my thoughts and choose positivity. I trust myself and my abilities to handle whatever comes my way. I approach the task with confidence and enthusiasm, not pressure. Or you can do it with a fresh start and gratitude approach. Today is a new beginning, a fresh start filled with opportunity. I release the past week. Release that week, y'all. Don't hold on to the past. And worry and embrace the new day with gratitude. Every moment is a blessing, and I am building a life of love. I am grateful for the new day and all the positivity possibilities it brings. So take some of these affirmations with y'all this week. As always, let's do something positive. Y'all got it. It's not going to be a long week. Matter of fact, it's going to be a wonderful week. So claim it ahead of time. And I'm going to get Coach Nikki on the platform with me if she's going to share her beautiful self. Hey, sis.
Good morning, sis. Good
How
morning,
you
TikTok. Good morning, Holly Springs. Good morning, Memphis. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram.
doing? We covered all ends. How are you
Okay,
today?
everything. Doing well. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
I'm
good.
happy to hear.
Not complaining. Like I told everybody, this is a short week, so I'm like, let's go. Let's get it started. Let's go. Let's get amped up and let's get it over with.
Indeed.
Yes, yes, yes. So I was getting ready to go into the weather because the weather is doing what the weather gonna do. It's actually picking up, like far as the temperature, because it's a little birdie in my ear telling me that in Houston and on Christmas Day we gonna hit 80. Imagine that. Imagine that,
See,
right?
y'all lucky down south. It's cold out here. It done
I
snowed
don't mind
twice.
it. I
It's
don't
been
mind it.
sleeting. It's
Hmm.
a lot of everything going on over here.
Yeah,
Lucky.
I don't mind it. I tell Kitty all the time because she's like 80, but hey, I'm from the north, the south, the north,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cold back home.
Yeah, it's cold in Ohio.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always cold in December. So and winter just started today, first day of winter. So for most, so I'm gonna embrace that. I'm gonna embrace that. Let's start with Holly Springs, Mississippi. What y'all got? A high of 61, low of 56. You have a chance of showers. Let's see, with a few showers later on today. 30% rain in the morning. 50% chance at night. So most likely it's going to come through in the evening, y'all. The humidity is at 71% during the day. 92%. It's kind of high. So heat index 1 to 11 or UV index 1 to 11 and 0 to 11 at night, of course. So you guys enjoy it. 61 is not bad. Not bad. You may have a little overcast because of the rain coming through, but hey, not bad. Memphis, Tennessee, y'all are looking exactly the same as Holly Springs. High today will be 61 with southeast winds 10 miles per hour. Your chances of rain are identically the same. So you have a chance of rain as well, 30% chance. And your low will be 56. Your humidity is going to be about 71%. So you guys, not bad for December. Not too bad for December. But Houston today, 79 degrees. So we right there, about to hit 80. And this is today. We're going to have a few early morning showers, cloudy conditions, high around 79, southeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain there are 30%. So it will rain in some parts of Houston. Houston is huge, so it won't rain a whole lot, but we probably won't get any in our area. Low is going to be 67, southeast winds at 10 miles per hour. Humidity is at 84%. 97% in the evening. Okay. So that is your news as far as the weather. Not too bad. How's it doing over there, Nikki?
It's cold and it's wet. Our low last night was 31.
And you're in Maryland,
And
DC?
Virginia. And
Virginia.
the DMV area is kind of all clustered
Yeah,
together.
it
You
is.
take 10 steps and be in Maryland. Another
Right.
10 steps, you'd be in DC. But it's cold out here. Okay. So y'all that's getting that 79 and 80-degree weather, enjoy it. It's cold out here.
Yeah, we better embrace it because things could be a lot worse. Okay, things could be a lot worse, and we just gonna live in that moment for now. So let's skedaddle on to some news you can use. So we like to talk about current events and things happening. So I'll go ahead and I got a few things that I came across.
I wonder if this one story fell in your category, but I'm gonna listen and see.
Okay.
Because I don't think I
I'm
can't
gonna go and
remember.
then
Y'all usually be right on it, and I can't remember if I heard you mention it. I'm like, I know Morningstar gonna talk on it.
Okay, well, let me do one, then I'm gonna let you do it because
no, you might already got it. You be on it.
If I do, it's okay. We gonna talk about it whichever way. So the U.S. is pursuing a third oil tanker near Venezuela. So y'all already know we out here playing pirate. We out here, our Decepticon government is out here playing pirate. Basically taking Venezuelans oil. They're stopping the ships and they're taking the oil. They're taking the oil. So this is the third tanker that they have their eye on that they're looking to take. It's ridiculous. Again, we talk about this just about every week. Because it's never a dull day. It's never something that's not happening. So this just leaves us with room to talk about every chance we get to talk about something that's going on that we need to at least keep our third eye on while they're doing something else. Because this is a distraction all the time. It's always we doing this, but on the back end, this is happening too. You know, Friday, the Epstein files were supposed to, I'm sorry, y'all, for the noise in the background. But Friday, the Epstein files were supposed to be released. And what happened? They didn't release all of them. They only released a few. So thank you, Ollie. So now we are waiting on the other. I mean, and then they were edited so bad that they redacted so much of the information nobody is able to see. Nobody's able to see the information. Like they literally redacted so much information. And guess who name or pictures didn't pop up? The man with the dead hand who we already know is in the files. We already know. I mean, he's in so many pictures and so many other things that's already came out. But mysteriously, as they release some of the files, his name is not popping up nowhere, huh? There's a lot of redactions going on. Go ahead, Nikki. Tell me what you came across.
So I'm sure everybody heard about this, but I think her username on TikTok is called The Villain You Made. Everybody probably already heard about this.
The Villain You Made. Okay.
You made. Okay. The name is so appropriate. Oh. So this lady, she talks about pretty much the same things that you and Kitty talk about. And she was talking about our people and things like that. And I can't remember exactly what her post was, but a white teen man came on there and made a negative comment. Do you know this baby got his IP address? Okay, educated Black lady. Got his IP address, found out exactly where the man lived and worked, found all types of accounts on his behalf, drove 3 hours. Drove 3 hours.
Yeah.
Pick up by him and said, yeah, she was so calm, but it was like one of them, I ain't never about to mess with you again.
Yeah.
He said, now, I wrote an apology. You can read it out loud. She recorded him. You can read it out loud, or I'll show your wife your Tinder account.
See, this is why you shouldn't play with people.
This is why you shouldn't play with people. This is why you need to be careful. I think this is a lesson for this is a lesson for a lot of people. This internet, we can't just keep saying this is the internet and acting like it's not real. It's very real.
Right.
People, even the troll accounts, these are people behind these accounts. Okay. Can be found.
Yes, and they will find you. And that is why you must be careful, especially when you want to come in people's account and you want to say racist, honorary things that you never know who that person is and what they might be capable of. Yeah, I saw that video that she put up. She was like, "Hey, I'm actually right outside.
The whole time too.
I'm outside."
I saw she my type of crazy.
Girl, she ain't my type of crazy. I would have been like
in there like, but you never know.
You know, that's the lesson.
You never know. And she said, and that what she taught him the lesson while keeping everything so intelligent and clean that you see how easy it was for me to find you. and find information about you. This is why you need to be careful of what you say on the internet. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to carry that mindset moving forward, because how scary was it for somebody to pop up at your job? Not only did she invest 3 hours in travel, know that there are people out here loose enough in the mind to do that.
Yeah.
Got to be careful.
You must be careful.
And same situation on the flip side about what we're saying about people on the internet. A young lady named Rizzy, God rest her soul.
Yeah.
I heard about that story. And last night I was doing some investigation to try to dig a little bit deeper. And I gathered that she was just trying to be accepted by a certain group, while already, having challenges with mental health. So they kind of just pushed her over the edge. So being careful with that. But we think that we can say whatever we want to say on this internet. You've experienced trolls. We've been in the same lives before. Trolls come in, called us names, called us liars and things like that, and have tried to disparage us. So I think this is a lesson to be careful what you say. Don't think that because you have a faceless account, a faceless page, that you are just on here freely. Honey, your IP address works just like your social security number. You can and will be found.
Yeah.
If you mess with the right person, I'm not gonna say the wrong person, the right person.
The right person.
Energy to invest in coming to get you. Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. Some people got that type of time. Some people literally have that type of time. And they don't have a problem doing the little bit of research they need to do to get to you. So yeah. It's good advice, Nikki. Y'all better quit playing with folks. Y'all better stop playing.
Find you something safe to do, and it ain't messing with me.
That part. I
find
agree
you something
with
safe
that part.
Okay.
Love it. So in some more of Decepticon news. Hey y'all, and y'all listen here. Just a quick brief message. We need 3 more followers on our TikTok page for our plugs community connection, and we will be at 1,000 followers. Please go ahead and follow us if you have not done so yet. Thank you very much. We would appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all share out the live, and let's get some more people into our beautiful community. All right, that was just a quick break. But back to news. Elise Stefanik drops out of the New York governor race and will leave Congress. Thank you, hallelujah. She is another one of them YT racist women who had nothing positive to say about anything when it came to Kamala Harris, or just nothing positive to say. Was nasty, very nasty woman. She wasn't meant to be part of the government and politics. You think Donald Trump cares? He don't care. And she's one of his down supporters. She's like a Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was down for whatever. Anything illegal, anything, she was down for whatever. So she decided to drop out the New York governor race, concluding that a potential fraction in GOP primary could hurt Republicans' chances in an uphill statewide contest, as President Trump signaled he would not make an endorsement at this stage. So he wasn't going to endorse her. But guess what? He endorsed somebody else as soon as she dropped out. So it sounded to me that he wasn't endorsing a woman. He got a problem with women. Regardless of your race, he got a problem with women. And he just don't think we strong enough. The misogyny is just seeping all through. So yeah, she went on and dropped out. And I say good riddance. Bye. Sink ya. Peace out. We don't care. Actually, we glad. I mean, we got like 20 Republicans already leaving the party. So it's gonna be some seats open, and it's time for us to get busy in 2026, y'all. We got 3 weeks till the new year rolls in. So if you're not registered to vote, make sure you get registered to vote. In your city, check your voter registration. Make sure you are crossing all your bells and whistles and you're ready to go. Make sure you educate yourself on what's going on and who you need to vote for. If you're not sure, if you're unclear, if you're new to politics, talk to somebody. Learn about your local areas. Learn about who you are putting in power, especially from the local side. Okay, because it's going to affect you in the long run on your federal side. In the far as the government is so that was good news to hear. Nobody really cared, but we was happy to hear she laughed.
Did you see the plaques on the South Lawn at the White House?
The plaques?
You're by DC, so oh gosh, you got to look it up after. So Donald Trump, he put plaques of all his predecessors.
Oh,
we made it. We made it. Wait, real quick, we just made it. I see.
Okay.
Ali put in the chat. So thank y'all so much for
stuff.
turning up for us. He said, thanks everyone. We hit 1,001 followers. Y'all, we are trying to build up this page.
Yay.
Every night, Sunday through Thursday. So there's no reason why we're not up a little bit higher than that. So I see so many of my beautiful people in here supporting tonight, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Y'all continue to share out the live. Tap the screen, y'all. Send your daily heart me's, not just to me, but also to our plugs. We would greatly appreciate you. But come check us out every night, Sunday through Thursday, 7:30.
Absolutely. And that goes for you too, Memphis and in Mississippi. This is all we have other platforms, so we would love for you to join our other platforms and tap and come relook at the videos. I know a lot of the times you guys are listening in the morning as you are on your way to your destination, but in the evening, go ahead. We record these, so go back and take a look at it. You can put a face to the voice, and you get to see what we do. This is what we do every evening. So we encourage it. Thank you, everybody. I concur with everything Nikki said. Thank you so much for helping us reach that goal. That is amazing. So go ahead, Nikki, about the plaques.
So he put plaques up of all his predecessors, okay? For Biden, he put a picture of an auto pen. He calls him Sleepy Joe. He just insults everybody. He talks about how Bill Clinton, how his wife beat him out. And it's actually, I thought it was a joke because, AI is serious now. I thought it was a joke until I kept seeing it was actually on the news.
Real.
It's outside. I thought it was inside. It's outside on the South Lawn. He's done so much work to the White House already. So much construction going on. And he just talks trash about everybody that was, that preceded him. And I went through thousands of comments. I don't know if you ever go through these comments like on these posts, because I want to see what the rest of the world, not that I can even tap in with 9 billion people, but a lot of people in this country think. And there was a couple people from other countries that were saying, like, you guys' country is a joke. Like, like you should be embarrassed. You're a laughing stock. And I always kind of felt like that. Like we really got a talk show host, The Apprentice. We got him to lead our country.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I find laughable about the matter, which is why I don't dig too deeply in it, because it's just gonna stress me out. I really do.
I get it.
I know what I know. What I need to know. What the things that are gonna truly affect us. And I'm educated to that standpoint, but as far as like the antics, I don't get into because I think it's nonsense, and I know other countries are laughing at us because right now
it's embarrassing.
In a second term, we look extra weak right now. But I was laughing because people were making comments. They were like, "This like Trump is a 4-year-old. Like he does things worse than my 3-year-old. He's a toddler." Like, the comments are insane, but hilarious at the same time. I'm like, this man really is treating the White House like it's a Twitter page.
Yeah,
like there's pictures, and right underneath it's whatever he felt like he wanted to say about them.
Always on get back. Always trying to get back at somebody. He's a straight up kid. A straight up kid. Yeah, this is who we got leading our leading our country, and people are laughing at us. That song, "The Whole World's Laughing at Me." Silly fool.
For sure.
That's technically how we should feel as a country. Well, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and take our first commercial break for the morning. You're listening to Our Plus Community Connection. I'm your host this morning, Miss Morning Star, with my sister. I gotta go this way. My sister, Coach Nikki, in the building helping me out this morning, and she is coming in to do Coach's Corner, talking about your peace and protecting your peace. We'll be back shortly after this commercial break. This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine. At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably.
Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Like this.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion, perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion, customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo, gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC, www.ourplugs.com.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.
All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to Our Plugs Community Connection. I'm your host today, Ms. Morningstar. I have my beautiful sister, co-host, the coach, Nikki, in the building. She is here to talk about protecting your peace from the holiday chaos, because y'all know it's right around the corner, like literally around the corner. And we are getting ready to go visit family, some of us, or go over a friend's house, or, just do different festive things with your family, which I encourage everybody to do. But, it could be a little chaotic. So she's going to give us some nuggets so we can go into the holiday a little bit more cheerful. So before we go into it, I just had a couple more things I wanted to talk about before the break. Did y'all see that fight this weekend with Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua? Jake Paul.
I remember Jake falling down going, woo!
Woo! Baby, let me tell y'all. So I didn't get to watch it on that night. It aired on Friday night.
I watched it Saturday night.
I watched it Saturday,
yeah,
right? Mm-hmm. So, because it's on Netflix. So if y'all want to go watch it, shout out to Netflix. I ain't plugging you, but whatever. Go out to Netflix and watch it. But when I tell y'all, now Jake Paul is from my hometown. Well, we don't really claim him. He from Cleveland, Ohio, but he lived in Westlake.
I say that he was Puerto Rican by way of Ohio.
No, he ain't. He
absolutely said.
He said that.
They said that. We watched it Saturday night.
I don't know why they said that, because that's a white
by
boy.
Way of Ohio. I was like, wait, where is the Puerto Rican in the room?
Where he at? Because that ain't him. I don't know. Maybe his girlfriend is or something. I don't know, but not him. He's a white boy from Westlake, Ohio. But he's a MAGA fan. He supports Trump. He's a big talker. He's been in some of these big fights before with Mike Tyson, which I felt like Mike Tyson is like twice his senior. So that was like, I think Mike Tyson threw that fight. And then he was, a couple other big celebrities he's tackled with a talk mess too. But this young man, buff Anthony Joshua,
hey.
he said, hold my beer. I just been out the game, just a little took a little break. Yeah, took a little break so I could come back, and you was my practice. Broke that.
Kept iterating that he was on a 15-month hiatus at that. Baby, I came out of hibernation to tap
just so I can prove a point to you in particular. He broke that man's jaw double broke his jaw. Double broke. I just read the article. Jake Paul's jaw was broken in 2 places. Mm-hmm. But he got on camera saying, I'm all right. I'm all right. He knew his jaw was broke. He said it the night. He said, my jaw broke, but I'm all right. It was a good fight. I had fun. What's wrong with YT men? They're so barbaric.
It was the like and all that.
The
and
tongue.
the whole time. I'm like, boy, he gonna hurt you like real bad. But that's what he said. Like in the pre-interview, I hope you go back and watch it, sis. In the pre-interview, AJ was saying, he said, my goal is to hurt him. My goal is to hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him. He said, he said he systematically watched, he said he took his time and systematically watched his soul leave his body. I said, woo.
He said, I didn't hear that. He said every round he was trying to intentionally watch his soul.
Indeed.
That's how you know. So when he hit him with that last, because I know when the jaw broke, I seen it. It was
because his jaw, the bottom half of his face was across the room. I saw the slow-mo of that. It wasn't even attached no more. I said, hey.
I said, woo. I had to rewind it. I was like, hold on, let me rewind. Yeah. So yeah, that was a good fight. Jack Jaw Jake. I see you, Kitty. I hope you feeling a little better. Jack Jaw Jake.
Jack Jaw Jake. I'm screaming. The chat
jaw.
On YouTube and Technique said, Technique, you think Jake threw the fight? I think he wore himself out doing all that dancing.
Jake was playing. He was scared. That dude was big over him. So like he was dancing around, dancing around that fight. Mm-hmm. He wasn't gonna beat that man. That man was I don't know, like Medusa. Like he was from the motherland. I said, where he trained
from the earth? Okay, from the earth.
Okay. I said, okay, so yeah, you weren't about to beat him. That's why you ran around the whole, and then he kept falling. What was that about?
And hugging his leg. I said, are we playing ring around the posy? Like, what is this? Ring around
we gonna box or are we gonna keep
slide down like this? Like, what is the slide down holding on to his leg? Like, and then the one time, gosh, sis, you got to go back. The one time Jake Paul grabbed AJ's leg, he was like trying to bring him down with him, and he did fall on him. They were jumping up, screaming, talking about, oh, he was like, he pushed him. I said, no, he's sliding down this man's legs. You're going to do the same thing, falling around. Okay, I see you. He said, no, I meant Tyson through the fight. I was agreeing with Morningstar. Indeed. Yeah, he did.
He kept grabbing that man's leg. It was the weirdest thing. Like, what's wrong with you?
Lots of hugging. I actually like to see a fight. Like when y'all box,
I want to see a fight. I like boxing.
It was a lot of hugging. It was a lot of sliding down. Like, I mean, he was treating this man like a pole, like sliding down. I'm like, what is going on with this?
Whew, I'm telling you, y'all go watch it if you haven't. You're gonna be like, what is this? Is this a joke? Because the falling, I should have counted how many times he kept tripping over his feet or falling on the ground.
I wanted to count. And then there were times towards the end where he was actually really dizzy. And like, the cartoon, remember back in the day?
They needed to do like
that was going on for sure.
I noticed that.
They called it when they did. Yeah. But that was definitely going on. That boy was
definitely got the dizzy wind knocked out of him. He was in the wind, lost in the wind.
I almost want to watch it again because we're talking about it.
I do too. All right, y'all. So that is the news that you can use for today. I hope you find something entertaining in that. Although we know what's going on in America, we are going to stay focused on what we have in our community because our community is important to us, and we are going to bypass all the foolery and stick to helping the community and helping each other out. So, Nikki, what are we talking about? Let's get into it.
We're talking about protecting our peace. And although it's the holiday season, you guys, I want every episode and every message that I bring, I want you to carry it with you beyond the holidays, not just for the holidays. And even when I was reading into this topic, the holidays are coined as a special time. It's supposed to be joyful. But you notice a lot of people aren't feeling that way because it's sold as a joyful occasion. However, we don't acknowledge and normalize the chaos that actually happens. For a lot of people, it's emotionally loud, it's financially heavy, and it's mentally exhausting. You know, family dynamics. Last week, we talked about choosing ease over overwhelm, you know, starting your own traditions if you want to, saying so what to people that are saying, but we've always done this. So what? So what? You're allowed to create your own tradition. So I want to invite people to do that. I know not everybody thinks the way that I think. Not everybody's as free mind and free spirited, but I want you to start being that way. You're not here for forever. I will always point my baby girl Sophia when she said on Fox 5 News, we here for a good time, not a long time.
I know that's right. So
I need you to enjoy it. You deserve to enjoy yourself. You have a birthright to peace. You have a birthright to be your authentic self. So I encourage you to start doing that. A lot of times for the holidays, you know, people are taking out loans, they're doing payday loans, they're doing all these things to live outside of their means just to satisfy for a moment. And I want to doing that. Family dynamics, unmet expectations, grief, loneliness, comparison culture, and it all starts. So I want us to get away from doing that. And I want us to, I'm bridging last week's topic into today as far as protecting our peace. Choose ease over overwhelm. If you can't do it, you ain't got it, you ain't got it. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Okay. You know, and I understand the pressures of a lot of times we're wanting to show up as things that we're not to impress other people. Get away from doing that. We've got to get away from doing that. You know, peace, protecting your peace does not mean avoiding the holidays. It just means navigating them intentionally. Be intentional about what you're doing. It's okay for you to show up for the people that show up for you. And only cut it off then. You don't have to get auntie and them, grandmama and them, TT, Ray, and all that. Don't stop doing that. Every year, this is the same cycle that we do. Every year we end up, thank you so much. Every year we end up exhausted and stressed out. I want you to choose ease over overwhelm. Granddaddy Harvey, how you doing? Stepped in the building. I gotta agree, Granddaddy Harvey. But that is what all today is about. And I actually kind of wanted to open up with the affirmation and then close with the same affirmation. We don't have our lovely DJ Kitty with us here tonight. Are you hearing feedback? Are you hearing some static?
You hear static? Let me go on mute.
It might be me. Let me see. Okay. I think it's okay now. Yeah, I kept hearing my voice come back. All right, so you guys, protecting your peace from the holiday chaos, but protecting your peace from chaos in general, setting healthy boundaries is very, very important, all right? Boundaries are not mean. They're necessary. You do not owe anyone access to your time. You don't owe anyone access to your energy, and you don't owe anyone access to your emotional labor, all right? Saying no is not rejection, it's self-respect. Okay, everybody hearing me? Boundaries protect relationships from resentment. This is so important. Oh, Morningstar, and I know you got something to say about this. We all got something to say about this, but sis, I love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Boundaries protect relationships from resentment. When we do not set healthy boundaries, we often allow things to take place that we really don't want to happen inside. And then we end up resenting those people. Those people call and we look at the phone and say, oh, what she want? You know what she want. You know what she want. You haven't set healthy boundaries. You haven't told her, this is what I expect. This is how I want to show up for you. This is how I want you to show up for me. And because we let people, what they say, you give somebody, you let them slide one time,
give them an inch, all over take you. A mile.
Yeah, they're gonna ice skate all over you. So boundaries aren't mean, you guys. Boundaries protect your relationships. They also protect you. I call boundaries my life rules. And anybody that's okay with breaking my life rules, you're not allowed in my life. That's in conversations, that's familiar relationships, that's romantic relationships, that's platonic relationships. Oh, thank y'all. But boundaries are your life rules. Set them. You're not mean for having boundaries. You're sending a message to yourself and the world about what you're willing to accept when you do not, or you do set boundaries. When you don't set boundaries, you say, hey, I'm open to everything. I'm allowing anything to happen to me. But when you set boundaries, people say, oh, I ain't finna play with her. Because she actually values herself. She values her energy. She values her peace. She values her time. Get you some boundaries about yourself. Get some life rules about yourself.
There's nothing wrong with it, Nikki. You set the boundaries to protect both parties in the end. If you want to protect the relationship, if you want to protect the friendship, then you must set a boundary. And also, there was a comment on TikTok. T-Wig said, Christmas is just a day. It is. It's just a day. Don't go into debt or stress yourself out for it. It's not worth it. We got 365 days a year to do things for people we love. And I'm sure we can do it throughout that time. You may not have it this time. Don't stress yourself out about it, and don't let anybody guilt trip you. Because you know people will do that. Oh, it's Christmas time.
Indeed.
So what?
Indeed.
You have to protect yourself in the end, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen when you don't pay your light bill because you decided to buy a whole bunch of Christmas gifts? Now your light's cut off. Now you got to pay a reactivation fee. You got to come up with additional money, additional stresses. This is why it is important to protect your peace and not let people stress you into thinking that you have to do this.
Exactly, Morningstar. And exactly what you just said, the same people that you spent on that are causing you to now, well, I can't say causing you because we do make these conscious decisions to do these things and put ourselves in these binds, but the same people that we gifted and we use this money to spend on, these are the people that we end up resenting. We end up not even be able to stand them because I did this for you, and they might not have known that you did that for them because you did not set that boundary. Say, hey, you know what? I don't have it this time. So because we didn't speak up for ourselves, we allowed ourselves to go into debt. We allowed we neglected our bills. We did all these things. Now we can't stand these people. Now these people they don't understand why she acting like that towards me. Because last Christmas she had to sell her car to pay the mortgage because she decided to, bless you and your family with gifts. This is why boundaries protect relationships from resentment, just like she just said. So some examples of boundaries that you can set this holiday season and moving forward: limiting your time at gatherings, family gatherings, anybody house that you got to call and say, who I'm gonna be there. Okay. Limiting that time, declining conversations that feel triggering to you. Don't engage in them. Okay, I like to use this term. I said, I'm not a trash can, so don't come dumping your stuff on me. Now, this is different from when you have a friend that wants to call and vent. That I also have a phrase for that. Do you want me to listen or do you want feedback? It's okay for people to vent. That's a different circumstance. But declining conversations that feel triggering to you. Okay, don't come telling me. Don't try to come guilt me to come to the house with Uncle Pete that touched me 10 years ago or when I was a kid, because we talked about that before too. And we will continue to force ourselves around situations and environments that we know are harmful to us or bring up triggering moments for us or triggering memories for us. Decline those. You know what? Now's not a good time. I really don't want to do that. That's okay for you to do. That is totally okay for you to do. You have got to protect that inner child that's in you. Every single one of us has one. Protect that. Protect her. Protect him. Choosing not to explain yourself. Last week, we talked about choosing ease over overwhelm and not explaining when we need rest. I'm not about to tell you why I'm tired. I'm a human. I'm tired. My eyes burning. I need to lay down. That's it. That is good enough. You are good enough. Okay? You're enough to say that. Speak up for yourself. Advocate for yourself. Nobody else is going to do that. We talked about the incredible supervisor that Morningstar is and how many people aren't lucky or blessed enough to have somebody that say, hey, you know what, go ahead and take some time off. Not everybody's going to do that. Almost nobody's going to do that for you. So you have got to advocate for yourself and say what you're willing to take on and what you're willing to put down. It's okay to do that. Speak up. Okay. So I want to leave you with this line for this segment. I think we might have to go to commercial break in a second. I'm not sure.
We got a little bit more time.
We got a little bit more time. Okay, great. So a boundary is simply a clear instruction on how to love you. We often say how we have to teach people how to treat us. Your boundaries teach people how to treat you. That's where it starts. A boundary is a simple, clear instruction on how to love you the way you want to be loved. People say, y'all have heard this term, I'm a hugger. Well, I'm not. I'm not. So please don't put you on me. I understand what you are, but please, this is a boundary. But those spaces, and it takes about 10 to 15 seconds to address that. I understand that you are, no offense to you, but I'm not. That's your boundary. So that person's not forcing you into something. This is how these boundaries help you not resent people, because the next time you see that person, if you allow this person to hug you and you're not a hugger, every time they see you, they're going to be crossing your boundaries because you did not choose to set them.
And Nikki, do you think I think this is wise to do, but Do you think I think it's wise that, like, if you're going to, say it's the first time you're dating somebody and it's the first time you're going to their home and you walk in and their mom, oh my God, and you're not a hugger.
Mm-hmm.
I think the way you should handle that is maybe establish something with your other significant other before you go and say, hey, you know, let your family know I'm very, you know, timid. I don't really like to be hugged and all of that, you know, but I am excited about meeting them.
Absolutely.
Establish boundaries before you go.
Absolutely.
So that you don't walk into an ambush and then you're feeling all uncomfortable the whole night because they are the most hugging and loving and kissing family you ever seen in your life. You know, sometimes you run into that.
Yeah, absolutely. I would appreciate that. We don't come with warning labels, you know, but before you take any type of prescription, you're going to read what's outside the bottle, right? I'm going to let you know this is on my label. This is how I feel. That doesn't make me a hateful type of person. That's just not what I'm used to. It's not what I like. I don't like people in my personal space. That's one thing that we forget about as humans, and then we want to sugarcoat it as, oh, I'm a hugger, I'm this. No, you're used to invading other people's space to make you feel comfortable. I don't like that. And I'm not saying that I'm not a hugger, y'all. I'm just using it as an example, but I don't like that. And I think that it's safe. And we have to get away also from the truth being mean. The truth being harmful. I'm telling you what I like. And if you believe that we teach people how to treat us, I have to tell you what I like and what I don't like. If I don't, I'm lying to myself. If I don't, I'm not setting a healthy boundary. If I don't, I'm sending a message to you and the world, or to myself and the world, that I'm willing to accept whatever anybody else does. Okay, so what? Does that mean, okay, so since somebody's a hugger, so if someone's a smoker, I'm supposed to smoke too? That's how that works. So set your healthy boundaries so that you don't resent people. This is how we get to points where we're like, oh, I don't want to go to her house because she always want to pinch my cheeks. She always want to kiss on me. You got to set your boundaries. It's cool that you don't do that. You don't have to put you on other people. It's totally fine that you don't accept that. You don't have to. Okay? We still good on time, sis?
Understood. Let's go ahead. We can go ahead into commercial break because we can leave off there and then come back into the next segment and be refreshed. So you are listening to Our Plus Community Connection. I'm your host, Ms. Morningstar. I got my girl, my sister, Coach Nikki in the building today. We will be back after these commercial breaks. Just a few minutes.
Welcome to Transformation Training Academy, where your journey to purpose starts here. Do strangers come up to you in public and ask for advice? Do your friends and family flock to you at the first sight of something being wrong? Do you have a passion for helping others? If so, this might be for you. For more information, email us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com or go to ourplugs.com. Applications due November 10th.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciate it. God bless.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
Hey, you guys, welcome back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection. Sorry about the feedback. It's the internet, y'all. Sometimes we get a little feedback here and there, but I hope you guys were able to enjoy that commercial regarding Our Plugs community connection and how you can join and become a member. You can go to ourplugs.com, ourplugs.com, and become a member and also part of our community. You can also go in there and check out the enormous amount of different businesses that we do have listed on Our Plugs, all the way from travel services to beauty products to clothing to tax repair and anything you can think of for our community. When we say Our Plugs, we are speaking about our community and small businesses and help promote them and also, advertise your business. So if you're interested, and you can email us at ourplugs.com. You can email us at ourplugs.com, or you can just go right to our website and register as a member and state your question, and we'll follow up with you guys. Okay, so let's get back into the conversation. We got Coach Nikki here, and she was giving us some great information. She left out on boundaries.
Yeah, so
clear on those boundaries. So go ahead, Nikki.
Got to get clear on y'all boundaries. Y'all sit down, and a way that you can do that. I always talk about journaling, and I think all the people in our group with Our Plus Community Connection, I think all of us journal. But start writing down things, like place yourself in these environments before you even get there. Write down the things that you can't stand. Then I want you to learn how to set a healthy boundary around that. Okay, so some of the examples that I gave were limiting time at gatherings. I got some cousins. I got one sister. I ain't even gonna say which sister it is. I got one sister, baby. You will look up and she gone. Okay. Just because she knows how to protect her energy, and that also comes with a lot of people have discovered that they have challenges with anxiety. So this is how you protect yourself. This is how you stop yourself from going into overdrive and really taking on more than you even have to endure in the first place. So limiting your time at family gatherings or gatherings in general, when your body, your nervous system, that's your alarm, that's your signal that's telling you, get up out of there. When that thing goes off and starts to alarm, be okay with moving without explaining yourself. Declining conversations that feel triggering to you. You don't have to engage in everything just because one of your favorite cousins is talking about it or because a family member is talking about it. That is not a rule that you have to abide to or apply to your life. Okay. Choosing not to explain yourself. I'm gone. Are you not grown? Are you not? I'm gone. Y'all has been real. I see y'all later. Oh, you leaving? Yes, I am. I got this to do. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. See y'all later. Next time. Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me. And I appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to do this long, drawn out reason as to why, like you just said, I'm grown.
This is why it takes us 20 minutes to leave people's house anyway. You standing there, keys, and all right, girl, go. It takes Black people an hour to leave somebody's house. Y'all want to know why? And it's funny because we are funny. We are very colorful people. We are funny, but at the same time, think about those encounters. It's because we explaining so much of what we got to do. And also I try to flip it when somebody is really trying to, I don't want to say pressure me, but convince me to stay a little bit longer. I try to flip it in my mind to show a little bit more compassion. Like, oh, you value my time. You like me here, but you also don't value my time because I told you I had to go and you're still trying to get me to stay. So it can go one or two ways. You could be the life of the party where people just want you to be around all the time, but it's okay to step up out of a space or decline a conversation and not explain yourself about it.
Nikki, that was funny because that happened.
We do it. Oh my God, sis!
And then somebody talking to you,
man, and then somebody done pulled up while you standing in the door. And now because you don't want to let the good air out or the heat, depending on what time of year it is, you can go sit down. You got the key, and then what we do, we'll keep jingling them keys to let the person know that's talking. Girl, I'm trying to go.
That's real. That's
You
real.
know, shoot,
Everybody listening know that's true.
For real, before I was as assertive as I am now, listen, I would be doing everything. I would even go make the kids get in the car. Go on, so girl, I gotta go to car running. Cause you gotta let me go then. If you don't let me go, then you don't care nothing about me. Cause I done told you I had to go. And I'm gonna flip the keys all types of ways. All types of ways. I got to go. I told you I had to go an hour and a half ago. But I think I saved this video and I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you. These two friends over the house. One friend getting ready to leave, and she said, the one girl said, well, girl, where do you think I should put this mirror at? So she's like, oh, I think you should put it over here. Before it was 5.5 hours later. And then even when she walked her friend outside, she said, where you get these ties from? Oh, girl, you know, I got them down. It just kept going on and on and on and on. But be okay cutting those conversations off. I would love to sit here and talk to you like that. And it sounds cliche, whatever. I would love to sit here and talk to you longer, but I gotta go. You know, other people enjoy my time and value my time as well. I gotta go, especially around the holidays. You know, Thanksgiving is my family's not, you know, necessarily the whole event of Thanksgiving, but that's the day off that everybody loves in my family. You know, that's the day that everybody gathers together and has a good time. And a lot of times my family members, they like to house hop. So you can't stay at everybody's house that long. You know, pick your favorite house, your favorite spot that you want to be at. Make that the last one. Make that the last one so you can finish your night out there. But again, examples of protecting your boundaries so that you don't resent these relationships that you have with people, limiting the time that you spend there, declining conversations that feel triggering to you, and choosing not to explain yourself. If you feel like explaining, fine. But I want you to know that once you open the door to explaining yourself, you will always have to explain yourself. Always. Once you explain yourself, people will expect explanations from you all the time. So just learn how to cut and dry, and that's okay. It's totally okay to do that. So y'all, you guys.
That was just funny to me because it's just so the anecdotal experiences that we all have, you know, but we can say that we was over our cousin's house and you know it's always that one family member, baby. So tell me about the graduation. So how y'all plan on doing it? And I mean, I ain't gonna even hold you. I can't remember pinpoint, but that just happened to me not that long ago where you were trying to leave and they would still be talking and carrying on with the conversation just because, like you said, you get people who just don't, either they really enjoy your company, which is dope. You know, you want people to enjoy your company, but also, you know, they gotta learn to respect your boundaries. When you're ready to go and it's time to go, they gotta be ready to let you go and know you're gonna come back, but you gotta let me go.
Yes. It's one of a few things for me. Either you really enjoy me being here, you ain't got nothing better to do but stay here and talk to me, or you really just don't care about my time. You decide which one of those it is. You know, that's on you to decide. Use your discernment to decide, but you either really, really love me being here, you ain't got nothing to talk about, or you really just don't care. Because if I'm jangling keys all of my, at this point, I need a tambourine. Because if I'm doing all this jangling, kids is outside in the car, baby, I'm telling you, I got to go feed my kids. These are things that I'm telling you. So you can't hear or see. My evaluation, my assessment of that is you just don't care about my time. But you can pick and choose, use your discernment to decide, you know, and not everybody, some people also value their time and also value their life rules. That's what I call boundaries. They're all life rules. Some other people that you encounter value themselves. So a lot of these people you don't have to have conversations with, but for those specific ones, you know, so that you don't build resentment with these relationships, these familiar relationships, it is important for you to set healthy boundaries. So welcome everybody. Welcome. So I'm going to move on into my next talking point, which is releasing the pressure to perform. Okay. You do not have to be the strong one, the peacemaker, or the fixer this holiday season or forevermore. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. They will be figuring it out if you weren't there anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
And quit letting them elect you. Because why everybody always gotta, like, did y'all hold a meeting before I came that you was gonna have me be fix this retribution going? Like,
well, I gotta be the referee.
Yeah.
And when was my email? Because I didn't know nothing about this. Get such and such. She'll know how to fix it. No, I don't. Whole time I got a plate in my hand in the corner. Like, I don't. Okay. You do not have to be the strong one or the peacemaker or the fixer. Let people self-soothe. Let people figure their own issues out, especially ones that don't have nothing to do with you. Okay. You do not have to overspend this holiday season to prove your love. That does not mean you love your family more. 10 times out of 10, y'all, we getting people stuff. I got a family. I ain't gonna say what I got because they might be watching. I got a family member a gift. They, I think 6 years ago, they just started using it. They just started using it. And guess what? Guess what came up in me? Resentment started to come up in me. Thoughts of I will never get them anything again. But at the same time, I had to use my discernment and say, and kind of bargain with myself and say, Nikki, at least they're using it. At least they're using it. However, I always wonder where it went, what happened to it. Like, I spent money on it, but at the same time, this is my responsibility for what I'm choosing to spend my money on or overspend at the time. But in that moment when I saw it, I went right into the space that I was in when I got it. I remember sweating about getting it because it cost a lot of money, but I'm like, I know that they need this. They do a lot for me. Whole time it sat in a box in a closet for years. They had just found it. That's why they started using it. So you do not have to overspend to prove your love. Showing up for people shows them that you love them. Being there, picking up the phone, calling once a week, however, whatever the frequency it is that you want to create with that person shows them that you love them. But you do not have to break the bank to prove your love to anybody this holiday season, okay? You don't have to show up smiling when you're hurting either. Y'all don't show up at all, actually. Why? Don't even spread that energy. If you ain't got it, and when I say if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, I mean financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. If you don't have it in you, don't try to pull it out of you. You're not made to sacrifice in life. You're not supposed to be sacrificing, especially yourself. You ain't got it, you ain't got it, okay?
That's a good point, Nikki, right there about sacrificing yourself, because the extreme pressures of the holidays I've witnessed, people have to go through just to get through, and then the aftermath is always like to the recoup part. Mm-hmm. It's just too much. Mm-hmm. And y'all, we all deserve to be able to float into a new year with some clearance, a clear mind, and some things to look forward to build upon, not to have to correct everything from the year before, because now we didn't put ourselves in a tight predicament because we was just trying to impress people or make people feel good for the moment. I mean, even with our kids, like I'm guilty sometimes in my, doing the most for my child, just doing the most. But sometimes you have to let them know, like we have to choose to do a little less this year because we are doing bigger things next year, and we need to start planning. And it's a way to start teaching that behavior, because you don't want to get into the materialistic things of just having Christmas or having these holidays. It's very materialistic, and people get caught up in the hype. I mean, this weekend just alone, went out a couple times. Girl, the stores was packed. I said, where y'all get all this money? But the economy is bad, and I know it is. It's just you imagine what people are using. Are they going into debt with their credit cards?
I looked into that, sis, too. I was checking. I don't even know what drove me to even do this research, but I was looking into like the Black Friday sales, and they were saying more money was being spent, but less products were being purchased, which was speaking to where the economy is right now. But people are struggling. The country is struggling. If the country is struggling, why are the people that live in the country exempt? We're not. But we are taking out loans. We're doing things that we don't necessarily need to do for something that occurs every single year. We're self-sacrificing. To prove what? How many times have you cleaned your kids' room? I know I used to do. I tell Sophia, because she's my youngest one, the older two are grown, or about grown. I would tell her, if it's on the floor, it means you don't want it. I'm about to sweep this in the trash. Do you know how many times that child didn't care about me sweeping something in the trash that I knew I bought? Oh, but I remember you being so excited about opening it.
Right.
This is why we don't need to do that. We don't need to go into this. Buy the essentials, especially in your household. It's fine, but understand that you're satisfying a moment, just like you said, sis. It's a moment.
Mm-hmm.
The moment is so fleeting. Hold on, y'all got to do this puzzle on TikTok. Godly.
I just had to do one. They be tripping on that, y'all. TikTok will make us go down if we don't, I guess, touch it enough. Or y'all make sure y'all tap the screen, share the live, and do the gifting, because they think we not here, but we are.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Not here.
Indeed.
But yeah, kids definitely, baby, you buy all those gifts. You remember you buying all the Christmas gifts for your babies, and they pick up and play with that toy for 1 hour.
Listen.
Next thing you know, that toy is on the floor. The baby doll stripped of all the clothes. You better be happy with my child. You better hope ain't no sisters around, because she about to cut some hair. I should have known she was gonna do hair, because she does hair now.
And put fingernail polish all over the face.
Yes.
I was just telling Blasian, shout out to Blasian. I was just telling Blasian, Sophia has had, I think, 4 Baby Alive dolls. Those dolls are expensive. Those are dolls we had when we were growing up. I always wanted a Baby Alive.
And they got a whole store here in Houston.
Sophia, these doll babies, y'all. You have to buy clothes for these doll babies, diapers, and food.
Did you hear what I said, Nikki?
Hmm?
They have a store.
A Baby Alive store?
In Houston.
Burn it down. Burn it down.
I mean, a store in the mall where they have a beauty salon. You can bring them there, and a restaurant for the baby doll.
Oh, honey, that's the American. Sophie
that's
got
the American doll. Okay, American Girl doll.
She got American Girl doll that her aunt calls and says it's time for her doll to get an appointment. They go and detangle the doll hair. She have to have new clothes on. The doll have a photo shoot and everything. It's crazy. But the Baby Alive doll, you have to get food.
No lies.
Diapers for this doll and clothes for this doll. You can't just give it anything, because this thing actually eats in peace. When I tell you, Sophia put a roll of quarters down this baby mouth, oh, child. Oh, I was sick to my stomach. I was sick to my stomach. That doll is so cheap.
Y'all don't do it. Don't go, bro. And them dolls is over $100.
They're very expensive.
Easy. I got caught up in it, and I after the surgery, I was through. I was like, you know what? Because she had cut all the baby hair off. So
the doll had to go through surgery.
So this was the thing. She had cut all the baby doll hair off.
Mm-hmm.
We took it up there. They said, okay. They put her on a actual gown.
Mm-hmm.
And they said she'll be ready in 2 to 3 weeks. She's going into surgery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I be doggone, we get that doll back.
Mm-hmm.
And about
like new.
It was new, hair beautiful. About a month later, she had a bob.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. And this is when my daughter was little. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't go broke.
Okay. Because the kids don't care.
Peace of mind. Peace of mind.
They don't care. Okay. They don't care.
They don't care. And they don't that kind of stuff for children, that it's fun for the moment. And kids live for the moment. Kids are happy with, you can do the smallest things, and kids are excited and happy.
They'll be so satisfied.
Yeah.
They will be so satisfied. But you guys, I want everybody, and if you have a pen and paper, great. If not, I will send this to you. But I want you to ask yourself, and this is for Holly Springs, this is for Memphis. I want you to ask yourself, who am I trying to impress this season? What would the holidays look like if I honored my truth instead of a tradition? Who are you trying to impress this season? What would the holidays look like if you honored yourself instead of a tradition? I want you to think deeply about the things that you do and put up with and tolerate during the holiday seasons, because it's been habit forming, not even tradition. It's habit forming. It's what you're used to doing. It's what you've done for the last 10, 20 years. Think about those things. I want you to think about everything that you've been doing that's been performative because you feel like you have to, because you've just been doing. Thank you, Blasian. She put it in the chat. Because everybody else around you is doing it. And you don't want to look like the black sheep. I like being a black sheep. I like it. It's respect over here, because I'm not doing everything that everybody else does. I'm not driving myself crazy either because they feel like they have to do that. I don't want to do that. get somebody else to do it. Okay. So, sis, are we good on time? Before I start,
we're doing well. We're gonna go ahead.
Okay. So my next talking point, you guys, as y'all ruminate on that, is protecting your peace financially. Like we said, do not overspend, y'all. Don't go crazy. The kids gonna draw on it anyway. For those of y'all that have little kids, my kids are almost 21, 18, and 12. Okay, so now I don't have two little babies, but for those of you that have smaller children, I would say 10 and under, stop overspending. They ain't gonna think about it. It's gonna be something that you step on in the hallway anyway. Okay. Financial stress is one of the biggest peace disruptors during the holidays. Morningstar mentioned earlier about, how the hoops and loops that we will jump through just to satisfy somebody's, needs or wants for a moment. It's a moment. Meanwhile, you got to pay your bills, them same bills next month, maybe even next week, because this holiday season falls on what? This holiday that's coming up, Christmas falls on the 25th, right? So, okay, what's after that? The 1st. We get caught up in forgetting, celebrating New Year's, being like, dang, my rent due, my mortgage due. So do not let that disrupt your life, okay? Financial stress is one of the biggest peace disruptors during the holidays. And it's a peace disruptor because we're so focused on not having enough. Yes, you do. You are enough. Cook something, invite people over. You don't necessarily have to spend in order to prove your love. We talked about that a little bit earlier. You do not have to break the bank to prove to somebody that you love them. Okay. And if you feel like you do, chances are you need to reevaluate that relationship. Okay. It needs to be reevaluated.
Amen.
Thank you. Love is not measured by your gifts.
No.
Or your productivity or what you can do. It's measured by your presence and your intention. Make your presence known and loud. Make your intentions known and loud. Show up. Give the hugs. It's the moments that last, not these gifts. We just talked about how our kids cut off the hair, and my child stuffed a roll of quarters down her baby alive, and it was the 3rd one we bought. Okay. So understand that your presence is better. Your intention is better than any dime, any dollar amount that you could spend during this holiday season and forevermore. I want you to set a budget. Stick to it without guilt. Once that budget has been depleted, y'all, don't go do no payday loan. Don't go borrow from her. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I have a friend, her older sister is in finances. And I actually coined this from her years ago. And she says, like, when she and her husband go out, she said, if they don't have it, they don't have it. Like, i.e., like whatever is on in their budget to spend for them frivolously, like they have like a spend account for, fun things and kind of miscellaneous things. Once that's spent, that's it. They're not going into the checking account. They're not going into anything else. That's it. Use your discipline. That is it. Understand the holiday is going to, God willing, you see another holiday. Understand it's going to come back around. You'll have another opportunity to do it again. One of Sophia's aunts, she is the greatest person in finance I've ever seen in my entire life. She takes her time and she puts like $25 on stuff. Before I know, she's calling like, hey, can Sophia go to New York? They went to New York this weekend. Hey, can she go to Disney World? She's been saving up for however long. Like, she just literally paces herself, but she never goes above her means. I want y'all to start structuring things like this. You know that Christmas is going to come around again. For those of you who celebrate the holidays, you know it's coming around. Whatever it is, you know it's coming around. These things come around every single year. They're annual. So we're not surprised. So we don't need to break the bank in order to satisfy someone's needs for one moment. Okay? So be strong, be smart about that. So set your budget and stick to it without guilt. My key line for this one is peace grows when your spending aligns with your values, not pressure.
Say that one more time.
Mm-hmm. Peace grows when your spending aligns with your values, not pressure. It is better when you're giving authentically versus when you're giving when you feel like you have to.
Amen. Absolutely. I take that over fakeness anytime. Because, some people like to showboat, like we were saying. Some people like to show out, come and bring the biggest gifts to the party, bring the biggest, dessert or whatever it is. If it's a family get together potluck, some people like to just show out.
Yeah, it's
that
not
kind of stuff.
To be seen.
Yeah, they think they have to, like you said, buy the love, buy the attention, and that's not necessary. Authenticity, being authentic, is the best the best key, because people will they far more believe you when you show how you're being authentic in your regular self, and you just showing up all the time. You showing up even when it's not just a holiday. You showing up. So just do that. Practice that. Practice showing up. It don't cost nothing to do that.
Don't cost nothing. It's free 99 for you to be you, baby.
Free 99. I like that. Free 99,
Free
y'all.
99 you. It don't cost a thing.
Yes, we are getting close to the end of the show, Nikki. So let's go ahead and start wrapping it up. I know you got some stuff. I know you got something for us, because you always leave us with some affirmations or something that's gonna put us in the right headspace.
Thank you, sis. How much time do I have? Because this is how I will sum it up. Based on
we got about 5 minutes. So let's go.
Okay, cool. So this is what I want y'all to do. So I'm gonna get this one topic. I want you to start creating your own peace rituals, y'all. I'm so serious about affirmations, and I'm talking to myself right now. Y'all know when I say I'm talking to myself, it's because I done slipped a little bit. But I want you to create your own peace rituals, okay?
Okay.
Start building intentional moments of calm, okay? Morning quiet time or prayer, whatever it is that you believe in. Journaling before family events. What did I say? Write down those moments and those people that pluck y'all nerves, and you don't want to go over there because this person like to hug too much. This one want to pinch your cheek. This one always in your business, whatever. I want y'all to start writing those things down. Be intentional about where you spend your energy this holiday season. Taking solo walks. It's all right to leave out at the table, walk down the street, whatever. I got a group of cousins that do that every time, but I know what they'd be going outside to do. Scheduling nothing days. All right, y'all. The holidays bring a lot of pressure. Be okay with scheduling days. I talked about last week, creating that white space on your calendar. It's okay to do. All right. Peace isn't accidental. It's design. All right. Except that everybody won't understand this new version of you. For those of y'all who have struggled with setting healthy boundaries, except that everybody won't understand it. Everybody ain't going to get it. It's not meant for them to get. It's okay. But you owe you. You owe you. Okay. You owe you. Redefine what a good holiday means to you, not to everybody else around you. Forget the traditions. What do you want for you? Okay. And your close ones. And then I'm going to go ahead and close out with this affirmation. Our lovely Kitty is not with us. So Morningstar, would you please do the honors?
Let's just say, bow your head, close your eyes and close your head. What she said? Close your eyes.
Bow your eyes and close your head.
Bow your eyes and close your head. Okay.
Yes. Y'all ready for this affirmation? Okay. I choose peace over pressure. I honor my boundaries without guilt. I release the need to perform or please. This holiday season, I protect my energy, my heart, and my healing. One more time,
y'all.
I choose peace over pressure. I honor my boundaries without guilt. I release the need to perform or please. This holiday season, I protect my energy, my heart, and my healing.
Amen. Hallelujah. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it first from the coach, the one, the only, the coach, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we needed that. We needed that on this good Monday morning, y'all. This good holiday Monday morning, because y'all know what's right around the corner. Is that chaos a little bit, hopefully not too much, but you know, you might be walking into some. So I hope what Coach Nikki was able to give y'all this morning and this evening to our YouTube and our TikTok family was some nuggets that you can share and use in your family life and your everyday life, just to go on and be the greatest version of yourself and love on you first before you go and show all that love to everybody else. You got to love on yourself first, okay? So thank you, Coach Nikki, for all that information. We love you, sis. We appreciate you. We honor you. And we welcome you back next week for some more. We'll be getting close to that new year. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have some good stuff to talk about as we going into that new year, y'all. So Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. We thank you guys as always. WKRA 92.7 The Change. We thank you as well for coming and letting us be part of your day and getting your day started. And TikTok and YouTube Live, we thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back on tomorrow for Veterans Voice with our brother, Ali, Viper Vet. Y'all know, get your medication ready because your blood pressure may be up. We missed Ali last, so it may be up a little bit. We'll see. All right, y'all have a good day. We love y'all.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming